Welcome to the Matchfit Conditioning Podcast. Transforming over 100,000 footballers worldwide. Everything we do is aimed at enabling you to gain an edge completely by yourself without needing help from a training partner or teammate. Open yourself to doing things smarter and with more intention, focus and attention to detail than your teammates, opponents and even your coaches. Are you ready to get match fit?
Hi guys, James here from Matchfit Conditioning. I just wanted to go through an opportunity which you might be interested in. It basically came about as a result of a recent trip that I took to South Africa, to Cape Town, which had quite an impact on me, and it got me thinking of a way to try and do things differently, and kind of came up with this idea, and it really is a win-win for us as a company and for you as a player if we work together. So let me just briefly explain my trip to Cape Town. So I got back last week, which was what was it? Probably like the 15th of November, 2018. I forgot what year it was then. So yeah, got back last week and it was a really good trip, but it was really eye-opening as well. So stayed in Cape Town. Obviously you got the main city centre, but then even just 1 or 2 miles outside of the city centre, you've got these places called townships, and the level of poverty is absolutely mind-blowing. I've been to poor countries before, but I've never seen anything like this on this scale as well. Now I'm talking about people that are living in huts just made out of 4 sheets of metal that they've somehow attached together. No bigger inside than sort of 2 meters by 2 meters. And you've got entire families living inside these tiny spaces. And I'm not just talking about 10 or 20 people living in this condition. The biggest township, or one of the biggest ones, just on the outside of Cape Town, 500,000 people are living there. Okay, now I remember just driving down the motorway and looking left and right at these townships, and they're just going for miles and miles, and there's people just crammed in, one hut next to the other, you know, for 20 miles, 500,000 people living in this condition, all cramped together. As you can imagine, it's not the most hygienic place. Showers, they don't exist. The way that people wash is that they have a bucket that they have to fill up, and they just have to wash themselves down once or twice a week. Now, we actually went for a tour, me and my girlfriend, around one of these townships just to get a better insight as to what it's like. And these people are completely normal people, just like you and me. But for one reason or another, you know, life's been a little bit harsh on them. They've ended up living in this condition. During the day, what happens is they get a minibus which takes them into the city, and most of them have normal jobs. They're working in cafes, restaurants, places like that. But at the end of the day, what happens is they get collected again and taken back to these townships. And you can imagine in the winter, it's freezing at night time in Cape Town, and there's no heating or anything like that. So very cold. In the summer, very hot. So really just horrible conditions that these people are living in. And part of the deal with visiting a township is that you contribute in some way towards the end of your trip. So what they do is they take you to the community centre and ask you to make some sort of donation or buy some of the stuff that they made, like pottery, things like that, to try and you know, put some money into the community and help them raise their standard of living. But I couldn't help but think that, you know, it's really not going to make much of a difference. You know, us paying £30 or something is then got to be spread out amongst 500,000 people. It's going to have very little impact, if any, and it's going to take a very long time for anyone to get out of that living situation. And as I was walking around, you know, there were, you know, lots of kids playing football in the street, and, you know, really eye-opening. It got me thinking, like, how could you get these players? What's the best chance they could have of getting out of this situation? Because you've got plenty of players in Europe who have come from Africa, who have come from poor conditions, and, you know, a lot of the time people don't become successful completely by themselves. You need a strong attitude and a determination to succeed, but rarely do people succeed by themselves. You know, that's why we have our programs, so that players can follow our guidelines of how to reach an elite level of conditioning, give them the best possible chance of playing at the highest level. But even I remember watching a video on YouTube the other week where Rio Ferdinand was saying when he used to go into Ronaldo's house when he was playing for Man United, there'd just be people everywhere all doing different tasks, contributing to Ronaldo's success. Now, day by day it has little impact, but over time it has a big impact. He had a chef, his own fitness trainer living there, things like that, all making sure that he's on the best possible pathway to achieving the goals that he wanted to achieve. Now, we've actually come up with an affiliate program, and what that basically means is that we work together to try and reach more people. So one of our goals as a company is to reach 1 million players by the year 2025. And just like Ronaldo, we know that it's very unlikely that we're going to be able to do that alone. We need help from other players to help us achieve that goal. Now, this helps us and it helps you as well, because even if you're not living in a third world country, one of the issues below professional level is that you've got to juggle work with playing and with matches, which means you're constantly sort of tired, and there's very little time to actually focus on your training, which is going to help you reach that the next level that you want to try and achieve. So how it basically works, to give you a brief outline, is that you sign up to our affiliate program, and then anything you wanted to share from our website, for example a blog article, you would copy that blog article, put it into your affiliate dashboard, and it will give you a unique link, unique to you. So if you then shared that link to, say, a post-match nutrition blog article, and someone clicks on that link, visited our website, that visit would then be credited to you because it's come through your link, and it's all automated through our website. And the way this is really powerful is that for us, it enables us to reach new players completely for free. And it also means that if that player then visits our website and goes on and decides that they want to join our program, then 70% of the fee for that program will go straight back to you, because you've brought that customer and that player to us, and then you're then given 70% back. So for example, if someone purchased our full program, which is $139.99, then 70% of that, whatever that is, can't do my maths under pressure in quick time, but say it's around £80-90, that would go straight back to you, paid once every month. And if you just logged into your affiliate dashboard, you would be able to see how many people have visited the website as a result of the links that you've shared. Now, the way this links back to me being in Cape Town and going around that township is, I was thinking, these people are going out to work every day, but the money that they're earning is very little, and it's going to take them a long time to get out of this living situation, if they ever do at all. I was thinking, if only they could have a way of getting online somehow, for example, having enough money to go to an internet cafe, or even having their own laptop, to then join a program like the one I'm explaining here, share content around. By the way, it's sign up completely for free. Share the content around. You're not trying to sell to anyone or anything like that, but you're just trying to help people by sharing educational content. If that person then decides they want to make a purchase, you then get credited with 70% of that. 30% comes to us, but there's very little profit out of that because of the running costs of the affiliate program platform and things like that. Now, the way which this also helps us is that any future sales that person makes, 100% of that profit comes to us. So you only get the 70% from the first sale of the person. So if, for example, they bought a training program, you would get 70%. And if they bought a t-shirt, that would all come to us. Okay. However, if you can, that could be a really good little side income for you, which means you could take, 1 or 2 days extra off of working and dedicate that time to your training, because you've got money coming in online without you having to sell to anyone. All you're doing is sharing quality educational content around, trying to help other players. So that's basically how this idea came into my head. How can I try and help these guys here who are in this township, one, have more time for training, and two, generate some income for them so that they they have a chance of getting out of this situation. Now, for example, £10 to someone living in England probably isn't very much, but £10 to someone living in South Africa is probably equivalent to 1 or 2 weeks' wages. So, especially if you're living in a country like Africa or somewhere in Asia, where the Great British Pound actually is worth a lot of money, then it's a really good way for you to try and schedule some more training time for yourself and making a little side income as well. Now, there is one condition about being able to join the program, is that you must already be using one of our programs, because basically, just from an ethical point of view, we only want players who have tried our product and like our product to then be sharing it around. That seems only right for the right thing to do. We don't want people sharing our content around just trying to make money out of people when they haven't even tried it themselves. Okay, that way as well, if someone does click on a link that you've shared, and they then ask you, I was looking at one of the training programs, have you tried it? Do you know anything about it? You can then just give them a completely honest answer about your experience with the training program. So if you do want to join the program, feel free to sign up, but we will check. You need to have been using or have used one of our programs, and it has to be 60 days after that. So remember that there's a 60-day 100% risk-free guarantee that come with our program. So if you don't get results within 60 days, you get 100% of your money back. So that's why 60 days, if you're happy with the product and happy with the results, then you have the opportunity to join our affiliate program and help us grow and generate some side income for yourself as well, to make some more training time for yourself. And also, if you are living in a situation like I saw in the townships, then helping you get out of that situation and seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. So I hope I've explained that clearly. Again, it's kind of is a win-win for everyone, because it helps us grow. We also get the money from the second or possible third sales that come in will come to us and help us grow and put back into the business as well. But any first sales, you get straight to you 70% of the sale, which could be a good little income for you. And if you've already got a big audience, then you can scale it up. You can make a lot more money. But anyway, it's not really about the money. It's about reaching more people, giving you the opportunity to schedule some more training time for yourself, so you can dedicate more time to that to help yourself reach the next level. Now, if you're interested in that, then click the link somewhere around this video, and you'll see that'll basically open up the affiliate page with all the information there. And if you do then sign up and you get approved, you'll then receive an email which explains exactly how it works. It's very simple. It's as simple as I basically say it is. Just share your unique links around. If anyone clicks on it, decides to make a purchase, 70% of that goes straight back to you. And as I said, the reason we're giving away such a big percentage is because you're helping us reach new players absolutely for free. Okay, and it also means we can help you with some side income, which can mean you can help have some more training time during the week, dedicate some more time to that. So I think this is quite unique in what we're offering. Again, we've had the affiliate program for a little while, but not paid as much attention to it as I possibly could, because I wanted to really get an idea of what we're trying to achieve with that. And then when I was in Cape Town, it really hit me, this can be a really powerful tool to help people living in this situation get out of this environment. Now, we're not trying to be, gods or a saint. We just have a way of, we've come across a way of helping people achieve this, and it's kind of a win-win for both people. As I said, if you're interested, then click the link for more details. You do already have to be using one of our programs, and we will check when you apply whether you are using one of those programs, and we'll only approve you after 60 days of using that program, so that we know that you're happy with the program, the results, and that you want to sign up and help spread our message around to help more players. Okay, thanks for listening. That was quite a long video, but thought I'd just tell you about my trip there and give you a bit more insight into the opportunity which is available. If you've got any questions at all, then post them in the comments below, and me or one of my team will do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. So Thanks for listening, and speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.
Thanks for tuning into the Matchfit Conditioning Podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with one of your teammates. To learn more about the Matchfit method and to start your training with us, visit www.matchfitconditioning.com. We'll show you how to gain an edge on the pitch at an elite level by transforming your fitness level, nutrition, and mindset.